Hey everyone, Shanuk here, and I'm excited to announce my stand-up tour, Wait, What's Sri Lanka? It's a show for anyone that's ever felt invisible. This show is really special to me. I wrote it after feeling invisible my entire life until I found ways to showcase who I am. And not just from being Sri Lankan, but from all angles of my identity, whether it be race, gender, sexuality, relationship status. This show is for everyone. This spring, I'll be in DC on March 14th, Richmond, Virginia on March 15th, San Francisco on March 26th, Los Angeles on March 29th, and finally, Vancouver on April 9th. Tickets are on sale now. And don't worry, I'm adding more cities to the tour, like Chicago, Toronto, Columbus. Those dates will be announced soon. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, why isn't Shanuk coming to my city? Well, it's because you probably haven't joined my email list. If you join my email list, that helps me know where I should go perform stand-up. If you're not on that list, I don't know I have fans in that city. You can take a moment right now, go to shanuktesera.com or at Shanuk on Instagram, and there you can find tickets to my upcoming shows and a link to my email list so I know what cities to add to the tour. And if you come to my shows, come say hi. I do meet and greets afterwards. I love meeting my fans. So take a moment right now to go to shanuktesera.com or at Shanuk on Instagram and buy tickets today. Or join the email list. I love you. Bye.
There are no walls or wards which can contain evil. The pixies of Berrybrook attempted this doomed path, choosing to hide themselves away, sequestering themselves in the mist. But Dulcinea's curse found them all the same. As Chestnut pries the boards and bars away from the entrance to the tunnels beneath the village, you see all the evidence you need that this barrier is not a solution, only a tactic of delay. Scattered just inside the entrance are the remnants of previous barriers, splintered into kindling by a terrible force. And on the backside of this makeshift seal, you see a tapestry of deep and furious scratches, an ode to the inevitable, painted by the terrifying claws of the Rat King. The cool air of the tunnels pulls at your skin, beckoning you towards a deafening cacophony of buzzing and skittering that forces its way into your ears and burrows itself deep in your skull. You step inside the tunnels, and behind you, you hear "Slam!" as the barricades are quickly reconstructed behind you and nailed into place.
Not even a goodbye, not even like a goodbye hug, not even to like see you later, not
No
just
high
nothing.
five, no tap on the butt. It was like, nope, sealed.
Not even to Adelaide from Chestnut?
Yeah, like all right, I see what's
bye,
happening
babe,
here.
good luck.
Okay.
You see, before the last board goes in, the kind of board pops up and Chestnut goes, "Adelaide, my love, my dear, I will compose a sonnet, something for you by the time you get out of here. I swear, you're the most beautiful and radiant thing I've ever seen, and I just can't wait to see you again. I hope you make it out of here alive."
I feel more like you hoped I would if you weren't kind of barricading me in.
Would that it were so simple. I would love to be on that side and not this side, but I have my orders from the Queen, and, dual allegiances. I do love you, but I did just meet you today. And it just... I gotta keep my whole life in perspective a little bit.
Adelaide does not understand that. Adelaide is very used because of her princess powers of people falling in love with her that day. She doesn't see what the fuck the problem is.
I think, Adelaide, you're realizing, like, the charm effect that was there is, like, starting to wear off, and, like, you gotta hit another bit of it as it's happening.
Oh, I gotta hit another bit of it?
You gotta hit another bit of it.
Okay. Oh, my dear sweet, what was his name again?
Chestnut.
No, this was Adelaide asking everybody else. This wasn't Danielle. This was Adelaide asking the princesses.
I think his name was Chestnut. His name is Chestnut.
Thought it was Hazel.
No,
Is
no,
Hazelnut
wait, it's
or
Chestnut.
I'm pretty sure.
Try hazelnut. Hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
Split the difference.
Absolutely hazelnut.
Hazelnut. My dearest, sweetest nut.
Nice.
We're at nicknames already?
Yes,
Pet names, honey.
your duty is bound, but I believe that you do see that you were something meant for me. Don't let us die.
That was good.
She's doing so good.
He looks through to you and again, like, clutches his heart, goes, another song just for me. This one, even a work in progress. You couldn't wait to give it to me.
A work in progress. That's how the new rap thing I do works. Thumbs up.
He reaches back and pulls out from his like coat. You see this kind of like, there's this like pocket in there. It like unclips it, and he pulls out a small vial.
Ooh.
That looks like some kind of potion or something. And it's attached on a chain, like you would wrap around your neck or maybe like around a wrist or something. And he hands it to you and goes, this was given to me by my mother and has always protected me in the darkest of times.
Oh no.
Oh.
Only use it when there is no hope left. It will protect you and will light the way. And also, just be really, really careful with it, because if I introduce you to my mother and it's broken, I'll be honest, that's kind of the ball game.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Adelaide just like grabs it and puts it on, and is like just like puts like she's like looking at it, kind of shakes it by her ear. And it's like, oh yeah, no, totally careful.
Careful.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't wait to meet Mama Nut. Thumbs up.
Mama Nut. Yep.
I can't wait either. I'll let her know. We'll plan a dinner soon. And he starts banging in the last of the planks into this thing.
So I have a question. What's a rat?
Oh, yeah. You probably wouldn't have been exposed. Your castle was always so clean. Rats, well, traditionally are sort of small. Have you ever seen a mouse, like, help you get dressed or anything?
No.
Or a squirrel?
I've seen a squirrel.
Okay,
They help you get dressed?
Some princesses, it depends on what your deal is. But squirrels...
This was what your deal is.
Sure depends on what your deal is.
That moving of emphasis did so much for me. And depends on what your deal is.
Depends. But rats are sort of like if squirrels had shaved tails.
Yeah, they're like a horse, but sometimes gross. Like a tiny horse, sometimes gross.
Kind of like... Okay. Like when Matt's sick.
I feel like Winnie's losing it. He's listening to us trying to describe animals.
You can imagine her at like I'm at the front of the group, like, oh my God, she's sitting here singing another song while we have shit to do. Oh God, what do you mean she doesn't know what a rat is? Did we just say it was a small horse? What is happening? No.
So we can ride the rats. The rats can be tamed. No other questions. Let's just go. I got it locked in. Don't need any more else. No one say anything else about rats.
The light behind you begins to disappear as the last few holes in this constructed barricade get filled. I assume one of you like lights up a torch or something. This is utter darkness down here.
Oh, okay.
You light up a torch and see a flickering firelight illuminates these tunnels. These tunnels were carved in a way so that pixies could come and go and store food and store arms. This is just a great storage place for the city. And Amira, as if in answer to your question, what is a rat? You hear from down the way, off in the distance, just past a fork. You see in front of you a long tunnel leading to a forked path. There are two paths going, one to the left, one to the right. As you get closer to them, off to the left, you feel a strange, almost electricity, and you smell a combination of like sweet things. It's an interesting, it's a cacophony of, but not sounds, but of smells and of sensations. And then to the right, you hear a almost deafening buzzing. That I think, Winnie, there's no hiding what that buzzing is. This is some kind of swarm of bees.
Okay.
Winnie, I have to assume that those bees are infected. Do they sound like that to you?
Yeah, if I'm going to drop down onto all fours and just pad like all of 10 feet down that tunnel and then just close my eyes, tilt my head, and listen. And if I'm trying to connect with, this isn't me initiating my ability to speak with animals, more or less my ability to hear them. If I'm trying to connect to the song, am I sensing that feral franticness that was similar to the other infected bees?
Do me a favor, roll me a wits check.
Oh, we're coming out like that already? Okay.
So I'm gonna give you.
I mean, live your truth, boo. I'm here for you.
I'm gonna give you one answer and more information if you succeed.
Heard. That was a 5 under my 9.
The first thing you hear is, you do hear, even without your ability to hear exactly what they're saying, the frantic, cursed nature of these bees is apparent to you even at this distance.
Okay.
I think it's also kind of apparent to you, like, these are bees that have been locked down here. They are in, like, a crazy production mode, likely of making honey or something. The thing that you recognize from this distance as well is some other voice or buzzing or presence. Not a malevolent, like, you're not sensing the Rat King, though you definitely, like, hear the skittering and snarfing of that entity from somewhere down these tunnels. Instead, you hear a almost calming, I would say majestic presence buzzing alongside the rest of the bees.
Queen?
You hear a queen bee. And I think, Winnie, with that successful wits test, I think the thing you hear is a slow, almost hypnotic command.
Uh-oh.
Behind the things that this bee is saying. Like, the fact that you can pick out one voice in hundreds is mostly because all of the other voices are frantic and cursed. This one probably cursed as well in some way, but the pattern is so much different and so much more steady.
Ooh. So I'll come back to the group. Somewhere down this tunnel, there's a very big hive of bees. They're just like the ones we encountered in the woods. They're agitated, they're feral, they're cursed, they are frantic, but I can actually hear the queen running beneath that, and there's something powerful about her. Oh, well, all queens are powerful. We know that. I kind of like do the gesture as we princesses. Yes, but there's
Totally.
right, of course, yeah. It's like, come on now, dirt off our shoulders.
But
But there's
good to show some respect. Sure.
indeed,
Yeah.
but there's something anchoring or calm or almost hypnotic about her, and I can't tell whether that's going to work against us or for us. But there's a sizable threat down that corner. Geraldine, what are you getting from the other tunnel?
Oh dear, what am I getting from the other tunnel, Brian?
Go ahead and roll me a wits check.
Okay. That's a 7 under my 12.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Geraldine, with that successful wits test, you sense down the left-hand tunnel, it feels like a static electricity coming through the air. Not a physical electricity, but there's something definitely potently magical down the left-hand tunnel.
Oh.
I think as you kind of just like skirt around it just a little bit, just kind of peering off into the distance, you do see a very faint glow. It is the only light in here, so it's like, it is clear that whatever this light source is far away, but the fact that it is so dark in here, like you move the torch off to the side, and all of a sudden you see just this faint green glow off in the distance down this way.
Well, I mean, there's something definitely magical. It's got an energy to it, different from the bees, I think. But I mean, there's something, and I mean, down that way there's light, glowing. It's not daylight. It's definitely something different.
So you think the rat horses are down there?
I feel we may have led you astray by adding horse to
No,
the
no
equation
more.
when
No,
picturing
don't.
rats.
And nothing more. Nope.
Oh, sorry, just real quick point of order. Is Matt down here with you?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Oh, Lord. I love it. Okay.
Look, that's the only thing that they're gonna get is if we said horse. Like, we gotta work with what we got.
You did say gross horse, so I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
No such thing as a gross horse. No such thing. No such thing.
Yeah, see,
Well,
that's
but no,
what
but like a-
concerns me.
Well, okay, but like a maybe candy cursed gross horse. Oh, boy.
Needs a bath.
Roxanne has shots for that now. I'm fine. Look at me. By the way, I'm gonna ask, if any of you were bitten by a zombie,
Right, yeah.
would you tell? This is hypothetical, of course. Would you tell the other ones if you got bit?
Yeah, like immediately. Yeah, like of course.
Yeah, totally.
Feels like the
totally.
responsible choice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And,
I mean, I'm gonna die anyway, so like, why would I
Right.
postpone it and
Right.
risk all of the people that I love, and then also like maybe the world, right? Because
Totally.
like, what if we're like you're with a group who's the only group who could like save the world from like a zombie apocalypse,
Totally.
and like you're in there
Yeah, cooked.
as kind of like a zombie Trojan horse.
Right.
And now
Trojan
the only
horse.
people that could have helped are now going to get infected, and I'm going to die anyway. That you know they're not going to magically find a cure before
Yeah.
all of this happens. I think you have to disclose.
Right. It's like a moral obligation to say that.
I'm going to sniff Amira. Because at this point, I'm convinced she's infected. That's the only reason
No,
that explains
no,
any of this.
no,
I'm going to sniff her.
No.
I'm going to
don't
close the
sniff me.
distance.
Get out. Winnie,
and
stop.
sniff her.
Oh,
Stop.
no.
Stop sniffing. I'm normal. I'm good.
Winnie, go ahead and test wits for me.
Oh, God.
While you're doing that, Adelaide also sniffs Amira,
Stop.
but they just smell like horse. They just smell like horse.
Stop smelling me.
This is an 8 over 9 or under 9. Just barely made it.
Let's go.
Winnie, you sniff Amira, and you had gotten some light touches of like, or not even light touch, you got pretty heavy touches of like what a cursed person smells like.
Mm-hmm.
Down here, it is tough because a lot of what you're smelling down here is a production of honey from this hive or whatever is down this right-hand tunnel. It is pungent, this cursed smell. It has a certain odor to it. And you get close to Amira, and the first thing you smell down by their hands is a little sweetness. And you see residue on like the back of their knuckles of like frosting or icing.
I was eating cupcakes.
Amira brushes it off and it comes right off.
Wait, the knuckle comes off too, or just the
Stop doing this, Brian. This doesn't help.
No, Whitney posed a really good question. What comes off? Just the icing?
the knuckle?
My finger.
the icing knuckle or just the icing?
Just the icing comes off. Winnie,
Oh, okay.
at this moment, you know for certain that at this moment at least, Amira has not shown any signs of infection.
So I'm going to look Amira directly in the face after I sniff up her wrist and her knuckles.
Stop.
And I'm going
Winnie.
to stand up. And I'm going to look up to her. If I knew, would you want to know?
Damn.
Obviously, yeah, but you don't know because I am not cursed. It was a hypothetical about zombies. Plus, I got the shot, and everyone knows that I am doing a good job. Don't look at me. Nobody look
You're
at me.
so
So just to
bad.
clarify,
bad.
you do want to know or you don't want to know?
Yes, I want to know, but don't look at me.
So bad.
Everyone just turn around, face the other direction.
And Adelaide turns around. Amir, if you are under a candy curse, we will save you. And if we don't, your casket will be dragged away by 10 to 15 of the country's most beautiful horses.
Can it just be Matt?
That's a good
Yes,
boy.
of course. It can, of
course,
It
of
will,
course.
Well, it will just be Matt.
You see Matt behind Amira just goes, and just shakes his head.
Oh, match the homies.
Matt will be very well taken care of, don't you worry.
Matt's head just flops down on Amira's shoulder and big lick up the side of your face.
Oh, thanks, Matt. No, I think this is nice.
Amira, as Matt licks up the side of your face, all of a sudden you see Matt and starts licking you like a couple more times. The way that you've only seen him lick like a sugar cube or like a salt lick or something.
Matt, stop.
Matt's gonna eat you.
I give Matt a wink. You're my favorite, Matt. Thank you.
Matt, stop it. Stop. No.
I feel like as Amira turns around, like Matt just like puts up a hoof to like dap Winnie.
Right. I hope up, Matt.
As you guys have been deciding what to do here, you have spent some time here, which means we're going to roll for a potential wrinkle.
Well, bruh.
And I'm going to choose at random who's going to roll for that wrinkle. We're going to be rolling a d4, so I'll just go ahead and roll a d4. I've got it in my hand. It's Amira!
Oh my god! Amira,
That's
you
great.
finally get to roll.
Finally, we've been waiting for you to roll like all game.
I know.
Kidding me?
Amira, if you could roll a d4, you're just looking for not a 1.
The dice said it was so, Amira.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, 3.
All right.
Not
Nothing
one.
happens, no wrinkle. But I will say,
Okay.
as you guys linger in places, this is a very dangerous environment. You're going to be rolling d4s for potential wrinkles anytime you're spending too much time. So you see these two tunnels. You see the left tunnel with this glow and this magical emanation, and you see this right tunnel with this buzzing and cacophony of bees and this mesmeric sound or buzzing of this queen bee. And from somewhere down here, you hear that roar of the Rat King, which is so cacophonous that it seems to envelop both of these places.
Ooh.
Which tunnel do you choose?
Well, Winnie, I'm worried if we get stung by the bees that perhaps we'll become infected, but you know, it's the unknown down this way and the quasi-known down that way. If you think these bees are unlikely to be tamed, then I may vote left.
Let's go left.
All right, we'll go left.
We're coming, Rat King, Rat Horse King.
You don't have to announce it. Sometimes it's nice to just sort of show up. Surprise! You know everyone loves a surprise party.
We're here for your day.
Horses hate surprises. I'm just letting you all know now.
Matt just goes and nods.
God damn it, Matt.
You guys make your way down the left-hand tunnel, and as you approach what you see is an opening to some kind of storeroom, you see this green glow is getting just a little bit brighter, though it is clear that it is not emanating from this room. There's clearly like a room beyond where this green glow is. As you kind of turn a corner, you see this room in front of you seems to be lined around all of the sides with shelves, with like a bunch of glass bottles and things, or rather, you would have seen a bunch of glass bottles. They seem to have all fallen on the floor.
Oh.
Shattered, creating this large puddle in the center of the room. And as you enter this room, that electricity in the air begins to thicken in a way that what was a sensation of static now is coalescing into a smoky miasma that is filling this room.
Damn.
On the ground, you see a large puddle that's taking up most of the room that seems to be the contents of all of the flasks and bottles that were on these shelves stored, having smashed into a large viscous pool that has this weird, like, ever-changing mercurial shimmer to it. And then past this puddle that would be kind of, I say puddle, this room is kind of flooded by this stuff. There were hundreds of bottles in this thing.
So there's no walking around.
Oh, okay.
Past this kind of flooded little area is a door to a adjacent room where you see this green glow emanating from.
Well,
You want me to hop over and look?
do you think you can make it?
There's enough here to climb on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Win.
You got
I believe
this.
in you.
You can do it.
Winnie, go ahead and make a, I'll say, do a test of your choosing. You could do Grace. You could do probably Grace if you're trying to like bound about. But if you were trying to also climb things, I'd let you do Resolve as well if you want to do that instead.
I like the idea of being graceful, but I think on this one, not just because it's a higher number, just because of the way I'm envisioning this.
No,
It would probably be
narratively.
resolve because more than like dexterity based, this is more like focused intentionality because I have no idea if there's a foe on the other side of this thing that's going to force me back into it. I'm going to be separated from my party. So yeah, I think this is going to be more like me keeping my composure together and being like, versus like parkour, this is rock climbing where it's very intentional.
Yes.
And I'm carrying my way along. I may fail the roll anyways, guys. I'm rolling under a 12 and I hit a 12.
Success.
Is that succeed or pass? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You very quickly climb along these shelves. They are a little bit rickety. It seems like something had gotten in this room and like smashed around. You see claw marks, very reminiscent of the marks that had shattered things at the like front gates, at the barricades. Going through and grabbing onto like random bits of wood and like on the ceiling, there's still like rocky elements of the ceiling and like beams and things that you're able to grab onto and swing. You swing over this like miasmatic pool and land on the other side. The other side of the doorway, you see that green glow is very bright now. And as you peek your head inside, you immediately see two things. The first, you see off in the back corner of what is clearly like a auxiliary like food storeroom. This is like a very large room that was full of like a lot of grain barrels and mushrooms and things. Off in the back corner of the room, you see, to your eyes, a large, almost not quite horse-sized, not quite mat-sized, but like large dog-sized glowworm.
Oh, interesting.
It has a little collar around its neck with a little bell and a little
man.
like dog tag. However, preventing it from getting anywhere, you see some kind of slime that is almost forming like a web, impeding the glowworm from getting out. And as you kind of look at it for a moment, you see this web itself, this slime, begin to pulse. And you see some of the tendrils reaching out from the mushrooms and the various things in this room, and you trace with your eyes down from where these tendrils are, and you see it is feeding off of this pool in the other room.
Got her.
Here we go!
Oh my God! He threw the chair.
He threw the chair.
And now he's getting it back because you're gonna have to sit.
We are in Casey's home. That was Casey's actual chair.
You look out of the window and you see Toyota Previa upside down on fire.
Oh my god.
But it's not nearby any trees or anything, so it's fine.
On fire.
It's fine. It's not fine with me, GM. Jesus Christ, that's my fucking car.
Dynamite headbutt! He screams as he headbutts this man.
Honestly, his left jaundiced eyeball pops out of his head.
Oh, and if you were to take a picture the second their two heads were touching, it might have been an intimate, tender scene between friends or lovers. But if you were to take a picture at any other second, it is just absolutely horrifying.
For some men, violence is a form of intimacy, which is so sad.
That is
Maybe
so
for this
sad.
man. But anyway. Smashed in the head!
Bodhi has a pocket full of like one oversized precious moment angel that has a real strange face.
Oh, I thought that was your dick.
Oh! It was his dick. There's a hole in his pocket, and his penis, which does resemble a precious moment angel with a strange face.
Oh, it's a strange face, but it actually looks like a pretty normal penis head.
And that's what we call facts.
He looks back and he says one last threatening phrase, pointing into the bar.
I'm gonna. And Violet shoots him in the head.
You see this guy's ear get blown off, flying off his head. Ah!
Bye bye.
And then at this point, Scratch pops up like a mummy.
Ah, mummy!
Dynamite headbutt!
Something is rising, piecing itself together from the bodies and viscera around it. Its black wings spread, and it looks back at you with red, wet eyes.
Got her.
Mushrooms and fungus in this room have formed some kind of fully cognizant or like living entity that is surrounding the entire room and pulses momentarily as you see a little bit of the strange like concoction in the other room get sucked up just a little bit. Sucked up just a little bit.
Does it seem aware of the fact that Winnie, did you like crack the door open or did you
This is like
bring the
a
full
see
door?
this?
there's like no door.
Oh,
There's
okay.
like it's
There's
just
just
an
a
open
chamber
hallway.
of-
Yeah,
okay.
chamber.
Okay.
So I'm hanging off the top of a shelf, like half off of the wall, and
Right.
half of them like peeking in. Adelaide, I found your boyfriend's glowworm. Was he missing a glowworm? No, he said that glowworm died, right?
Something glowworm. I don't know. I wasn't like I didn't. I think I remember something about a worm. It maybe was glowing. Is there anything on there that says like I'm the nutworm?
Hazelnut's worm, maybe.
I'm gonna look at the glowworm, and it's like, do you belong to Hazelnut? And then I actually remember the guy's name. Do you belong to Chestnut?
Who's Chestnut?
As you say that, you see all of a sudden the glowworm's eyes like flick over to you. I say eyes. The glowworm's head kind of moves over to you.
Eye
What would be a
stalks, eye
face?
stem, however worms work.
Yeah.
And you see the worm moves in a way that you recognize would be a thing barking, but instead it just
Yeah.
kind of like, and then the bell kind of tinkles a little bit. As the bell tinkles and as you say this thing, the slime, this mold slime, pulses harder and the tendrils begin to move around even further. You see this thing is not able to sense you in a visual sense, but it is reacting to your presence as you move through.
Oh, interesting. I can't leave that glowworm by itself, but I am out of my league here, so I'm gonna look back at Geraldine. I was like, I don't speak fungus or mold or magical mold or whatever this is.
Maybe I can give it a shot. Is the mold? Is it making a noise?
There's a little bit of a, like, as you listen close, there's a little bit of a kind of hum or like rather like kind of a squelching sound of what you're hearing is if like you put your ear up to someone's like belly and you hear their intestines digesting food.
Yum.
That's what you're hearing in a room that is also underground and being echoed.
Ugh.
It's a thing that you would rather have not heard.
Adelaide, do you think if you sing, you can calm it or distract it or something?
Or at least pull it towards you where I can get into this room, or...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try. I'll try to see if I can sing for it.
I have an idea.
Ooh.
Brian, I have a shenanigan for you.
Oh, shenanigan.
Oh, you have a shenanigan. You would like to present a shenanigan.
Yeah.
One of my innate abilities is cat-like. You have advantage on virtue tests that involve acrobatics, climbing, or stealth.
Sure.
And you can leap twice as far as most people.
Let's
Sure.
go.
Will you...
Why'd you make Winnie do that?
I don't know. She likes to climb. I like her to have her moments. I also didn't realize until we were halfway through that scene that this is an ability I have. Would you let me, like, hold on to Adelaide and leap with both of us across the puddle?
Ooh.
I will 100% let you do it. If you are holding another person, I'll say disadvantage, but you have advantage, so it cancels out. So you'd be
cancels,
rolling
so it should
flat.
be flat.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just stay here. It's cool. I'm good.
Where Matt
I'll
can
watch-
leap
I'll watch
over
Matt.
with you,
No,
or,
no,
or you
no,
can
no,
sort
no.
of hang out here, maybe find a map.
Yeah, I'll find them. I'll be back. I'm gonna go
I'll
find
be
them
back.
out. And I walk
and a
the other
caution
way.
sign.
Don't
like
go
one of the
too
wet floor
far.
Signs.
Yeah, wet floors.
One of the wet floor signs, yeah.
Amira, you start opening up a bunch of like cabinets in the kind of like entryway to find a mop.
I imagine Amira having a full Fantasia wizard's assistant moment where it's you open the wrong closet and there's, or what's
Just
the
a
name of it?
spice cabinet.
The Magician's
What the
Apprentice.
The Magician's Apprentice, where you find mops that start to move. Sorry. Anyway, Brian, what were you saying?
You can absolutely attempt this, grabbing Adelaide and jumping over. Because you're grabbing a whole other person, advantage, disadvantage cancel out. You'll be just rolling flat. If you fail, you are falling in this puddle.
Yes. We don't know the consequences of that yet.
You don't know the consequences.
They
It
might
could
be
good.
great.
It seemed to work out really well for the slime mold.
Yeah. Adelaide, I could to get us both in a better position of sort of leap us in there, and while you sing, Winnie and I could see about getting over to that glowworm, and maybe Matt and Amira could leap after us?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do. Yeah, I could do that.
Starts like warming up the pipe.
Jodine, go ahead and test Grace.
Come on, baby.
Let's do it. That is an 8, which is 1 below my 9.
Let's go.
Nice.
Adelaide, you get scooped up by this septuagenarian
Yes.
and bound over this. Probably like this is Geraldine takes like a couple steps back, and you realize
Geraldine does a full walks back, and Tara Woodall Davis does a full Olympic long jump.
Hey!
full long jump
With
stretches
Adelaide in
out.
her arms.
Adelaide, it's wild for you to feel because you're looking and Geraldine's legs are all the way out in front of her so she can clear this thing, and then with your additional weight, the momentum pulls you over. It's a wild experience for you.
We've done this.
Is it kind of like am I the slingshot now? Am I now the slingshot?
Both of you clear it. As you see this slime mold, as you land, this the effort of this again makes this mold react in some way. As the glowworm kind of looks at you, and you see it kind of giving some kind of motion of pointing you towards a side of the room where there seems to be a concentration of this slime mold.
Okay.
This thing is enveloping the entire room, but there is a section that is clearly this was where it was born from, and you see this was a mushroom or fungus storage area. Both of you clear across this miasmatic pool. Amira, what are you doing?
Matt found a transfer pipette on the ground.
Sure.
And so we're don't worry, we're going to clean this up. We're just piping the liquid into the rage bottles I have. So we get some of the goo. I'm just doing that.
Amira, as you do that, I say you immediately bottle up 2 vials of this stuff. As that happens, though, I'm going to need you to roll a d6.
What the hell? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What the heck?
Come on, baby.
Are you kidding me? No.
I will say this is not a wrinkle. This is a magical effect that is going to be happening to you.
It might be
okay.
great.
Yeah, it could be good.
It could be
The
good.
vessels are good.
You
Amira,
might
I'm
also
doing
get
something
glowing
to help
spider
advance the
webs.
plot.
Let me be clear. You have 2 vials of this stuff. This could be great.
One for you, one for Matt.
I rolled a 3.
Man, this is so perfect. I'm so happy.
No.
I'm so happy. There were
no.
a combination of bad effects on this table. There were some good effects on this table, and there were some funny effects on this table. And number 3 is the funniest of them all. As you are breathing in this miasma in this room, you all of a sudden cough, opening up the capillaries of your lungs, and you feel some of this miasma getting in. And all of a sudden you feel a sensation warp through your lungs up to your brain, and you almost feel it tickling your brain for a second.
Uh-oh.
All of a sudden your inhibitions are gone. For the next hour, you cannot resist the urge to blurt out your most embarrassing secrets.
Oh my god.
My most embarrassing what?
Your most embarrassing secrets.
Oh, this is about to be good.
Amira, have you been keeping secrets?
This is about to be real good, honey.
The stuff you only tell Matt.
Right.
Who then tells
Matt, we need 25 more bottles of these.
But it stops there. It stops there. I don't barter in your secrets.
As that's happening, Adelaide, Winnie, and Geraldine, you are across. You see this glowworm trapped by this slime mold. You begin to move into this area. The slime mold is responding to sound and sensation. Moving quietly through this space is potentially a way to get around it. But even then, you see in front of, basically surrounding this glowworm, it is trapped not as a cage. It is just, stuck. It can't get around this thing.
It can't get around it, yeah.
Okay.
So Adelaide clears her throat because we're gonna be making noise anyway. There's no way to not make noise. So if sound affects it, I might as well affect it with a good sound. And I'm going to do a lullaby. Oh, slime old thing, please do not make us stab you. Oh, slime old thing, 'cause I'll totally stab you. Do you think that
This is a game. Don't make your family file a claim. Oh, slime mold thing. I'm not fucking the 1, the 2, or the 3.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
For a moment, Geraldine is just mesmerized.
I'm going to say, I think Winnie almost falls asleep, like off of the balancing board, like my hand slips and I almost drop.
Amira's like, I'm high, but that was great.
So you're using your lullaby. You've got to roll your gift dice.
Okay.
You have 1 gift die. The sum of the gift die, so that the result of that gift die will be the amount of hit points it can put to sleep.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, this is going to be tough. The slime mold has 6 hit points.
Okay.
So you got to roll a 6 for this thing to become incapacitated.
Okay, and I'm sorry, for the gift die, what dice is that? That is a D6?
That is a D6. I will just preface that these dice cannot be altered by heart dice.
Ooh.
Okay. Before I roll, it's 6. So is it like sleepy if I get less than 6, or is it just like all or nothing?
It is.
Or is it like a little like woozy all or nothing?
This is all or nothing. But if you get it, you clear right through.
Oh boy, it's a 2.
Okay,
Oh.
that is honestly, it's a good way to do it. Because if you'd rolled a 4 or 5, that gift die would have been expended.
Yeah.
Oh,
True,
okay,
true.
okay.
So at least you get to keep it for another
So
time.
of the ways to miss, this is the best way to miss. Adelaide, your song fills this cavern. It echoes off the walls, and as it does, you see the slime mold almost forming the sine waves of your song.
Oh.
2 little arms come out and give a small clap,
Hey!
Oh, well, thank you.
and then it descends. I'm going to need everyone here to roll initiative.
Wait, no, you are not going to applaud and then attack. That is delicious.
No, that's gonna make me stab it.
That's nice. That's good.
So everyone in that room?
Amira, I'll have you do it as well, and we'll keep you in the initiative order if you want to join or if you want to do anything else.
Okay.
And that's a D20 for initiative order, correct?
Yes, initiative in this game is you are testing your wits. If you succeed, you will act before the enemies. If you fail, you will act after. And you guys can kind of choose your order depending on those groups.
In case, if someone, I'm not weary, obviously, but if someone was, would they have to roll 2 d20s and take the lower of the 2?
You would have to roll 2 d20s and take the lower
But
of
that
the
would
2.
only apply.
But yeah, no one said I was at the start of the episode, so I don't think I am.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm so prepared to reward honesty for people who remember things that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
that might help you out later.
Well, yeah.
More so.
I'm telling you, I'm weary.
Oh,
is what I'm
wow.
telling you.
I'm so glad you said that because I didn't remember at all. So yeah, roll with disadvantage. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being honest. You know, it's so tough. There's so much I have to remember. It's so great.
Maybe someone else can do the rolling for the group now? Maybe?
Nah, we ain't say that.
Well,
okay.
No, we want the
No.
honest person rolling for the group.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Honesty is a
Yeah.
virtue.
I can't trust Abby. Are you kidding me?
No.
No.
Abby will do it right in front of your face.
Geraldine's a liar. She's got trick dice.
Amira, what'd you get?
I rolled 2, and I guess it's the higher of the 2, not the lower of the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I
that's
rolled
correct.
a 12.
I assume that's failure based on your stats.
Yes, it's a failure, Brian.
Just checking.
Tell us how you feel, babe.
Winnie, you were the only success in initiative in this group, so you will act first. You see around you, this slime mold is beginning to attack, like tendrils of it are coming towards you, but you have a moment to react. What do you do?
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to look at my 2 siblings and we're like, they got it. My goal, if I can, is to reach down and snatch this glowworm up by the collar and scamper away with it.
Sure.
So get that out of this particular situation. My sisters are badasses. They'll be fine.
In order to do that, I'm going to have you test Grace to see if you can basically like get around this slime mold as it's moving, grab this thing, and get out unscathed. So go ahead and test Grace.
Yeah! I got a 1 under 9.
Oh, hell yeah. Critical success.
Hey.
100%. You scoop up this glowworm. You see you kind of throw it over your shoulder. A little dog tag, a little glowworm tag kind of dangles near your thing. It says blueberry on it.
Oh.
With a nat 1, you fully clear this room. You jump over, or you climb over. You get the glow room fully to safety. It's in like the hallway on the other side. As you go, on a nat 1, I'm going to give you one more bonus thing.
Oh.
You see, as Adelaide gets closer with the torch to the slime mold, it reacts to it and moves away from the heat and the fire.
Ooh. Oh, that is perfect. So, yeah, if I can drop Blueberry down, I'm immediately going to turn, try to see if I can get a 20 or eyes on a mirror, and then I'm going to turn back. And I think when I see that, I'm just going to immediately shout across the cavern that we're in, "It fears fire."
You shout that out. All of you hear that. However, it is the slime mold's turn, and the slime mold recognizes what is most scary to it and is going to attack Adelaide. Adelaide, I'm going to need you to test Grace to try to avoid this attack, as a bunch of slime dripping with this almost like acidic touch slides down and tries to grab onto your arm that is holding the torch.
Okay. I got an 8 on 11.
Let's go.
You move out of the way. You see this like corrosive, clearly like there's some kind of like chemical reaction that's happening inside of the slime mold that would have been some kind of like corrosive element on your skin, but you pull back, and as you do, the flame kind of like licks the wall a little bit, and the slime mold retreats again just a little bit. That is the slime mold's turn. Adelaide, Geraldine, and Amira, all of you are acting on this turn. I'm gonna say, Adelaide, let's go ahead and start with you, since you were the one who was just pulling away this torch.
Okay, so since I do have the torch, this thing still isn't making any noise other than tummy bubbling noises. I want to test something because I have just a free innate ability. A free thing I can do is that I can mimic voices and sounds. I'm going to see if it's possible for me to kind of mimic and throw my voice, since this is so cavernous. I can talk. Like and sounds tend to bounce off of it. I want to see if I can mimic the sound of fire.
Sure.
And see if I can use that to confuse it by bouncing it all around the cavern that we're in.
So just like that is
clever.
brilliant.
So little
That's
like noises
brilliant.
of like flickering. And so then that way, as I'm walking around with the fire, it might feel some of the heat, but also maybe get confused about exactly where I'm at to pinpoint me.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I say go ahead and roll. Is there any test you have to do with that?
This just says innate, so it just says I can mimic voices and sounds with uncanny accuracy.
Okay, I'll say let's go ahead and test your wits. I'm gonna say, like, you are able to do this. This is to see how effective this is.
My wits were 12. I rolled a 1.
Critical success. Nice. You like move to the center of the room where it is furthest away from the slime mold like tendrils that are kind of coming down at all angles from this place. This room is incredibly dangerous, as this thing is just everywhere. You are moving the torch around, and as you're moving the torch around, you're getting the sensation of the sounds of that, and it is reacting to both the heat of the torch, but also you see some of it is reacting to the sound of it, and like bits of it are moving around in different areas. Do you want to give me what the sound you make is? You can also say no to this one. This one's a little weird.
No. Fuck it,
I'm
we
not
ball.
passing this up.
We ball.
Just like that, you hear the little like the crackling of the inside of the torch, because I feel like that would be the part that would make the most. So as you hear little cracks and pops that pop off of the sound or off of the thing, along with, I feel like sometimes when you get really close to fire, it does have a little bit of not like a hum, but just like a tiny like little bit of like a resonance that you also hear. But it's also like mostly like so a little bit of the resonance of that, a little bit of the snapping and the popping of the wood as the embers come down. Maybe the sounds of a few like falling embers ping-ponging off of the walls.
Oh.
The rest of the cavern goes quiet, and all you hear is the gurgling sounds of this toxic mold, and then the sounds of fire, both real and imitated. As these sounds begin to bounce around the walls, the toxic slime mold begins to retreat. It begins to like coalesce into its center point. So the exit is much easier to see. You also see at this point, as it begins to retreat, the only other door leading out of this area has had some kind of cave-in. This seems to be a dead end. On a nat 1, as this thing begins to retreat, you also see it pulls out of some of the shelving that was housing a bunch of these glass bottles that had been broken. As it retreats back, you see an unbroken glass bottle with a picture of a statue on it, still filled with some kind of grayish liquid.
Does anybody else see this, or am I the only one that sees it?
I'm saying this moment, you're the only one that sees it.
Okay, and so how far am I away from that?
On a nat 1, it's grabbable right now.
Okay, perfect. So Adelaide's just gonna go ahead and grab it again using the sound of that fire and the fire itself. Like I'm moving, I'm moving my torch hand and my other hand the same, like just in case it decides it wants to come after it. And I grab that thing right up. And I look at it, I examine it. Are there any words on it? It's just a little statue.
It's a picture of a statue. I think the thing that you recognize at this moment is you don't quite know what this is. Spending some time with it, you can maybe figure it out. And if you get out of here, someone will be able to for sure tell you what this is.
Oh, yeah, tell us topside, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So then I'm going to go ahead and we've got Blueberry the bug. We've got everyone. So it feels like I can go ahead and take this and start making my retreat. I have 4 torches.
Yeah.
So as I'm doing that, I take that and I put that in my satchel. I take out one of my other torches, using that one to light it.
Yep.
And then I leave one of the lit torches in the middle of the room. As I'm still making noise and holding the other torches, I make my retreat to go head up so someone else can tell me what the hell that thing is, or what this liquid is.
You leave this torch in the center. You see, as this slime mold was retreating back to like its coalescing point, like the point where it originated from, by leaving this torch here, it begins to be buffeted back almost by this heat shield of fire. It is confused. It doesn't have the sensory apparatus to figure out that this isn't a threat to it, really. And you begin to back out of the room. For the moment, this is certainly a thing you can take care of. Like, you could destroy this thing, but it is essentially sequestered and defeated unless you guys want to engage. At this point, do you guys want to retreat, or do you want to continue engaging with it?
I mean, hell, this is neutralized, and it doesn't seem to be moving from this area right now, right?
And I think with the placement of that torch, it literally, like, can't.
And it's the way we came is the only way back out. The other entrance was caved in.
As the slime mold, like, retreated, you see there was another entrance, or there was another passage that has been caved in.
That's been caved in.
Well, I guess we're going right, then. To the bees?
To the bees!
As you guys turn out of the room, you see Amira standing where the liquid was. A lot of the liquid has now been scooped up, and she's like sitting atop, like she's like, you know, like riding like Matt, like a, you know, like a human rides a horse.
You know.
Shut up.
Tell me more about that.
Shut up.
Could you like paint me a word picture? What do you mean?
She's like holding one of the bottles of like rage, but like has like shoved like a cloth in there, like a Molotov cocktail.
Oh my god!
And it says highly flammable underneath the bottle. Like in the bottle, it says bottle of rage. You know, in like caution marks, highly flammable.
Gaze upon me, sisters. I, Amira, ride upon my lover. My love.
I don't think
Where's
that's what that
where's
would
the
mean.
beast? I set it on fire.
And I light like a little match from my tinderbox.
Oh my god! Oh, are you making another Amiratov cocktail? Because like,
Yes. An Amiratov cocktail.
You know, I usually love when she makes those.
yeah,
But we're in
except
a
for
tight
making us kicked
space.
out of places. Yeah.
We are in a tight spot.
Where do I throw it?
Maybe you hold on to that for later. Maybe we don't use it right now.
Am I too late? Did I? Sorry.
Adelaide really got Adelaide and Winnie sort of.
All right.
They got
Sorry,
this hit,
but
but
I
you
was-
cleared
I
a
got caught
path
up.
for us on the floor. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm making direct eye
Blowing
contact
out
with
a
Matt.
Molotov.
Matt, can you spit on that?
Matt just goes,
No.
and just puts his whole mouth around the Molotov cocktail in a way that like sucks all the oxygen out, and then as he opens his mouth, it's just
Thanks, Matt.
Smoke rings.
yeah, and then he blows
Oh, Matt
smoke rings.
rings. Yeah.
I love you so much, Matt.
Oh boy. Oh, we have a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
As Amira is like has cleaned up enough of this mess. I mean, I'm gonna say you have 2 bottles, like 2 little flasks of this stuff.
That's so cool.
I'll write down some stuff of what these things will do. Essentially, you have like a wild magic potion. It is gonna do some stuff. You will never know what it is until you do it.
I love it.
You've cleaned up enough that it is easy to like walk through the space and make your way back to that initial junction where you first turn left, and now you see that right path, now slightly glowing green with Blueberry kind of spinning around your guys' legs and like sort of climbing up you like a dog would, of like, I want love, let me get up there.
Oh, who's a good Blueberry? You're the best Blueberry. You're all Blueberry belly scratches.
Is Blueberry just all belly? Would Blueberry be all belly?
All belly.
All belly.
All belly. Everything's a belly scratch for Blueberry.
So, Amira, this is sort of like a legless horse. A legless horse.
Legless
A pleasure to
horse.
meet you, legless horse. This is Matt. This is my primary lover, and
We're gonna need
not
to.
lover.
We can't do
I
lover.
just don't think you know what that word
Love.
means.
I don't think you know what that means.
I don't.
It's
I
got
don't
a
think-
different kind of... It's like how...
I love.
The courtesans, not the word we meant.
The way I'm just looking at
Okay,
Matt,
this is-
like,
this
I'm so
is
sorry.
The love of my life, Matt.
That could be okay.
She's not getting better.
Yeah, like your like the way that you love your best friends. Like,
Yeah.
No, like, you fall in love with like a person and then they like turn into a horse type thing is kind
Wait.
of what.
it was Matt a dude?
Yeah. Wait. Have I not told you all that?
Amira.
I just look at Matt like, I'm
Adelaide's
so sorry.
eyes are like wide as saucers, and
What?
Matt's a dude.
Matt's a prince.
Matt's a prince?
Yeah, we were supposed to get married, but he's a horse, so I need to get the tears of a unicorn to free him from the horse curse, so that he can be
Oh my
human
god!
again.
All this lore.
I peed in front of you, Matt.
Matt's seen all of us.
Was it not?
And hanging
I
out.
thought I told you. Would you not get my letter? Oh, you didn't get my letter.
Matt.
Because the mail's not
The
going.
mail's not working.
Adelaide starts looking through the old letters and like finds the letter from
Like-
Amira.
Oh my God.
The undelivered letter.
Amira, did you not think it was weird that we never asked you about this?
No, I just thought Celine was missing, so that was kind of taking precedent, and then
I thought you just wanted to
figured-
find a unicorn because it's just a horse.
you were also supportive of my unicorn conquest. I thought you all knew.
No, we just like support you and stuff.
Yeah.
And honestly, Geraldine, I think I'm surprised you're kind of chill with this. This is Prince Matthew, the guy I kind of stole from you, or convinced not to.
Prince Matthew, you dirty dog.
Adelaide is just like eating some trail snacks, just like watching all of this happening and like consigning it to the annals of history. Just like, yeah, this is going to be really important someday. Scholars are going to read about this.
I totally feel good about this, and I'm not embarrassed by this at all right now.
This is a lot to process.
You see Matt just kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Anyways, nice to meet you, legless horse.
You look over and Blueberry has disappeared, and you turn around and Blueberry's riding Matt.
No, get off! Yeah, you can stay, I guess.
The good Blueberry. The best boy.
So many things are starting to make so much sense now.
Amira's giving like Matt like a little combing Matt's hair with like a little brush,
Oh.
Oh,
and then she like licks her hands and like shapes it up to make it look like a little like
A little quaff.
a little coif.
It's at this moment, I think Geraldine, you recognize this too. Matt does like a little like and like flicks his mane around, and it lands in a perfect like curl coif that instantly you recognize as Prince Matthew. Like all of a sudden it all clicks into place.
You know, I always thought that I liked Matt and didn't really understand why Matt wasn't a big fan of Geraldine over here, but it's starting to make sense.
It's all coming together.
Wow. Geraldine's like full doing like 1,000-yard stare, just trying to think back through every interaction she's ever had with Matt. The horse. And being like, was that weird?
my ex-boyfriend? Was that strange? Should I not have said that? Was that a weird thing to say?
The potion made a mirror tell the truth and then gave everyone else anxiety.
Jodine, I think a lot of Matt's behavior of the couple days like kind of clicks into place for you. Like there are times when you are saying things or doing things in a way that and Matt just all of a sudden just leaves. You recognize that like once everything's in place, you're like, oh, this is someone being respectful and leaving and things.
Now I understand.
But as a horse, it was really weird.
Yeah.
Every time.
Man.
As this revelation sinks in, again from that right tunnel, you hear surrounded by this buzzing of a hive and that strange hypnotic buzz of a singular queen bee. This season of My First Dungeon is sponsored by Tabletop Bookshelf. Tabletop Bookshelf is one of our favorite online game stores and offers a curated selection of indie tabletop RPGs and solo games delivered to you with care. Use code PERIL15 to get 15% off of Perils and Princesses, Sweet Revenge, or any other game at tabletopbookshelf.com. This episode features the voice talents of Brian Flaherty, Abby Hepworth, Bridget Jeffries, Danielle Radford, and Chinook Tessera. Editing and sound design by Brian Flaherty. This episode features a theme song and some original music by Behold. My First Dungeon is a many-sided media production.